Hi, everybody. How you doing? Hi, Arthur.
Hi, Linda. How are you?
Good, good. We haven't seen each other in a little bit.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I think the last I heard from you was when I was in the hospital on my deathbed, and you said, "Can I have your pearl earrings?"
No, I was just saying, where's the will?
You guys, I'm a little no. Everybody loves this shirt, and I had it dry cleaned and I left it in the car, which is 110 weather,
Yeah.
which tells you the creases and it got yeah. Anyway, but it looks okay. Arthur noted that it's a pretty blouse, but he said, "What'd you do? Take it out of the trash? The hell's going on here?"
Still
Okay,
putting
you
words in
guys,
my mouth.
and I'll be on with Benny from Scotland. I haven't seen him. He wrote me too to say, he was thinking of me.
Yeah,
So sweet, you guys. Everybody was so kind.
we love you.
I know it's so great. And this community rocks.
It really dodoes.
They're
It
so
really,
kind.
really does.
So Canadian fire, excuse my Canadian firefighter died in Colorado, and community held a memorial procession for him. Tim Waltz announced Canadian Air Force rescuing two Minnesota Boy Scout troops trapped in the wildfire area. Yet saw headline 45 is talking revoking Canadian visas over wildlife smoke. And he did the taxes too. And the Supreme
Tariff.
Court said you can't do that.
Right.
But he's
He's, and
still doing it.
he's threatening 50%.
Do most Canadians understand majority of Americans do have empathy and don't support this war?
Yes. Yes.
I even think Iran, if Trump was to kick off right now and dissipate, I don't think they talk to JD Vance, but I think they talk to anybody else but him.
Talk about something that's going to unite the world, like your mug says.
Yep.
But then I tell Linda, who are we talking about? Which
Well,
one?
I don't know. Well, bless his heart. I don't know. You know who I'm talking about.
I know.
So, what do you feel? I think he's going to get in trouble for doing these tariffs again. Maybe not him, but the administration.
I I feel I feel lots of lawsuits coming up, more lawsuits.
Well, did
Because
you hear about that judge that was put in by his peers, and he fired him within 45 seconds of him walking into his office
yeah,
because he says he can do it. That's going to the Supreme Court, and he can't do it.
no, no. And this whole thing about, he says he wants to hold back money to California for Medicaid,
One million dollars.
because they're not doing what he wants them to do.
Well, doesn't he want their voter rolls or something?
Yeah. But it's like he's like a mob boss or
Well,
blob
then
boss.
also, well, they can fight this and we'll win.
Yeah.
But maybe Newsom will actually take the big step and take all the money we pay in taxes and hold it, put it back in our coffers.
Well, this the whole thing about California operates, it doesn't operate at a deficit like the country does.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
You
but
know,
this is $1 million.
California also takes care of 21 red states, basically.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. He just doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
Oh, he's every time I'm at Whole Foods and see the Swiss cheese aisle, there's Trump's brain.
Oh, God. I don't like Swiss cheese. Never have. A lot of people like ham and Swiss. I like cheese, just not Swiss cheese. So
But
enough about me.
but
What do you think of me?
but it's the visual of the holes.
Who you calling a hoe? Okay, so what else? Do you have a question
I, the thing is,
or do you want
I didn't put anything up. I was like running
okay.
around crazy this weekend. But the one thing that a lot of people just keep on asking is about, Zelensky got rid of one of his cabinet members.
Yeah, what do you think about that? I haven't
I
really
feel
looked into
I feel
that.
the person wasn't doing what he was supposed to do, and um, Zelensky said, "I'm not playing games."
Zelensky, I don't feel he plays around really because he's been hit too hard and he's got to protect his people.
Yeah. But ever since that one time when he came to the White House and they said, "Oh, you're not wearing a suit and you're being disrespectful."
And
Did they
you don't have the cards.
Yeah, well, did they tell the guys from Saudi Arabia you're not wearing a suit?
Nope.
There you go.
Nope. And
But
they're trying to pass a new bill. By the way, the bill might not happen while he's in office, but it will go through. You cannot exchange any favors and or money for pardons
yes,
because
definitely.
that's how Trump makes his. They were talking about something, the January 6th to Jared last year or the last time he was in office. And Jared said, I have no idea. I was busy doing um, pardons.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, he
Pardon
was
getting
busy
Botox.
seeing who's paying what.
Yeah, exactly. But also the SAVE Act, it passed the House. I still don't see it passing the Senate.
I don't either.
If it does, it's like a nanosecond. You know,
Yeah.
I get a lot.
Just
You
like
know,
with what do you think about Blanche?
you know, I keep on looking at it. I don't see him being certified. I don't know if that's wishful thinking or not, but I just feel like his law license is going to eventually be revoked.
It's going to be revoked for sure.
And we're not talking about 4 years either.
Yeah. Well, I
And
I really feel even if he got in, it's just like you said with this thing, the Save Act, nanoseconds.
mhm. Less than like
Everything they did to everyone else is coming back on them.
yeah, yeah. And yeah, it'll last about as long as lightning.
Yeah, the next question was asking about the Save Act.
Yeah. Because they always say, I mean, they have clever names for everything, but when you
Yeah,
really read it, it's like hideous what they're trying to put through. Like remember years and years ago with Prop 8.
I remember
If
that.
you read Prop 8 was about marriage equality, the way it was written, yes meant no, no meant yes. I mean, it was just, and that's why it passed the way it did, you
It
know.
was weird. Yeah.
So, but no, the whole thing with them tearing down, the lawn is completely destroyed from that, wrestling match. They drained the pool again, they're reflecting it. Now he's talking about getting rid of it.
Oh, they're going to cut down the cherry trees too, according to the last word, to build a golf course.
Well, those, yeah, they're from Japan.
I know, and they're
Those are gifts from
gifts,
Japan.
and
Yeah.
that's a slap in the face. But I feel he won't be able to do it. I
You
even
know,
see human bodies stand in
I
front of
got
the
like in the
tree.
60s where they'd
Yeah,
sit down and cross arms.
yep. I see people fighting to saying no, you can't do that. He's already taken away the rose garden. He's making us a mockery. It's a joke. Hey,
I
tell
mean,
everybody the special you're doing for readings.
oh, I thought you were talking about my lunch was going to be a special sandwich,
Ooh,
the
lunch. That sounds good. So go ahead.
um yeah, I'm going to be having a special. So I'm going to be off the last 2 weeks in August. And I still have openings here in the beginning of August. And then when we come back, I'd like to have some meetings in September. So if you put Linda 15 in at checkout, 15% off all
That's
readings.
great.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I think I have it runs until, I think I put the expiration date like October 31st. So
Now,
yeah,
what is your website? I can put it on my. How do
it's
they sign up?
Arthur easeyourmind.com.
Oh, that's easy.
Mm-hmm. I was actually thinking of getting Arthur Lost His Mind, but I decided not to at the last minute.
Okay.
But thanks. Yeah, it's going to be, this, like you said, this community is just incredibly wonderful. And, I got to get back. We just can't take all the time.
Right,
I love
right.
my people. But what do you think? Did you hear about this whole thing with Hegseth and the testosterone and wanting men, almost forcing men to get testosterone if they want to be in the army?
I see some sort of another lawsuit, something coming up, like he can't do that. He
Well,
can't take it upon himself to give hormones to soldiers.
wouldn't that come under the DEI, like gender affirming care,
Could be, yeah.
or possibly religion?
I don't see him being able to do that.
I don't see him on. I don't see him here at the end of the month, at the end of the year. I could be totally wrong on that, but
Well, what do you think about all that money he's asking? Are they going to give it to him?
no,
Okay, good. Thank you.
no. And also they put they're putting things in bills that, trying to sneak things in. And that I feel there's going to be some changes in legislature that they can't put the stuff in at the last minute, has
Sneak it
nothing
in.
to do with what the bill is. Yeah.
Yeah. So also, uh, what do you think? Right now it's $6 a gallon out here for gas.
Yeah,
What is
same
it where
too.
you are? $6?
It's hovering around some, I mean, there's still some stations that have close to 7. I did see one at 4.99. I did a double take, but it was like I'd never seen the gas station before. I mean, I wouldn't. It looked like it went up overnight, the gas station. I would not trust that. Sorry.
Right. You don't know if it's gas.
Well,
Oh, God. Oh,
it
so
was, it
somebody
was
said, I'm hearing more about the fuel reserves. Can you please read on how close we are to fuel rationing?
I'm not, I don't feel it's going to be like in the 70s where it's an odd or even day when you can fill up your car by your
I
license
remember
plate.
that. My dad was a fireman, so he could get, he was one of the specials like cops,
Yeah.
but he was the only one who could get it.
No, I had to go drive my dad's car one day. The next day was my mom's. Yeah. Of course, the kid. And then I had my own car, so it was like, it's crazy.
It was tight, but not as bad as Russia's going through.
Oh no.
Oh my
And
God.
I really like the fact that Zelensky's kicking ass. You know.
Oh, Zelensky's got it down and Moscow is burning.
Oh, and did you hear about um Lindsey Graham's sister
She's now
is saying,
decided she's going to run.
yeah, never ran for anything in her life, but now she's just using the last name of Graham, not her married name. But also she was saying in an interview that when it comes to things like Ukraine, I think we need to be focusing the money on the United States.
Yeah, that's not what her brother said.
Yeah, well,
But she's
yeah.
not going to win.
No, no, I
There's
I just
enough
see it.
there that she goes against, even against her brother, like Ukraine.
Yeah.
And
I mean, Lindsay brought a lot of money into that state, and that's why they liked him so much. But at this point in time, I don't think she'd be voted in as even as a sympathy vote. I
no,
don't get it.
no.
And the woman that's running, she was only 3 points behind before Lindsay passed.
Now she's way up.
Yeah,
So here's the outcome for that fuel thing, you guys. We will have lines. We
we
will have
will.
issues. Yeah, we will have issues. It's going to be a little tough. There will be some shortage, and it's going to be expensive enough that a lot of people just can't afford it.
Do you feel it's going to be around September? I keep on feeling when you said that I got September.
Could be, yeah. I'm not good with time frames,
Yeah.
but I don't think his sister's going to win. Not at all.
No.
Oh, and did you hear they're sending Cash Patel to Russia?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if that's some sort of,
Give Trump his walking papers.
no, I think they might be out to get rid of Cash Patel.
Oh, I don't feel he's going to be found, falling out of a first floor window, but I feel he's being set up for stuff. He's the next one to go.
Okay. Not
Yeah.
necessarily 6 feet under, but
No, just next one to go with indictments eventually.
right. So she said we should be spending money for the United States, but in the meantime, let's give the military billions of dollars to
Billions.
fight
Yeah.
a war we never asked for.
Yeah.
Doesn't make any damn. Or let's take away Social Security, or let's take away
Let's take away meals for
Meals on Wheels. Yeah.
Meals on Wheels and all that stuff for children, cancer research for children. Yeah.
No, they could care less about the regular. Oh, I think we should keep it here. Yeah, keep it here so you can spend it. Biash.
No, it's I mean that's also shades of Marjorie Taylor Greene. So
Yeah. Adam Mockler just put out a video and included a video from a physician who says he knows he has been receiving IV every day, and his kidney, probably his liver, are giving out and taking blood thinners. I believe they are giving him intravenous Russian treatments not used in the US. I
I
know
would
he's
act
getting treated for something, but the details, if it's from Russia, I don't get.
it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Like
And then
is
you
that
know what broke my heart? Who's our speaker in the Democrats in Congress? What's his name?
Hakeem Jeffries?
Yeah, he says he'll still be on Israel's side.
I heard that too, and I was a little I don't know.
I mean, they got to stop giving money to Israel.
Hmm.
That'll happen as soon as we get rid of these people.
Yeah.
So this is what? This is almost the end of July, August, September, October, and then November 3rd is the thing. So
Election.
it'll fly by, you guys.
I mean, please, we're already heading towards the end of July.
Yeah.
The ninth letter of the English alphabet, a vowel.
Alexa,
More.
shut up. Sorry.
She doesn't come back and say, all right, Biash.
One time I was doing a show and I actually had Siri and Alexa talking to each other. It was hysterical.
Oh, that's funny. Hey, so I haven't talked to you since Mitch McConnell disappeared.
No,
I think he's not with us anymore.
I have when the whole they're going to announce his death on August 4th, but I do feel Bashir's going to go in there.
Okay.
You
Because
just
people are
can't.
mad at him right now. Just get over there. Just
I mean,
imagine.
could you imagine people at work not calling in for a month?
And the other thing is he can go ahead and start up a new voting. And if they piss a fit, say, well, just show us he's still alive.
Yeah. That proof of life picture? No, it's proof of AI.
Hysterical. Hysterical.
And then there was that picture of Elaine Chao in a trench coat.
Yeah.
I was teasing Mel last night. I said, "Well, Polish is naked underneath, so soon we went into the hospital to see if he's alive."
Oh, and then they have a snuck out picture with him intubated on a hospital bed. But here's the key: as a nurse, I can tell you that I know it's fake. He still had his glasses on.
Yeah.
My dad was in the hospital for 4 years, and maybe if he was wide awake and talking to us, he had his glasses on, but they don't leave your glasses on.
No. No, it's just what, so we can read the monitors? I don't think so.
Exactly. Exactly.
No, the whole thing is just and that Jennings saying, "Oh, I talked to him for 20 minutes." No, you talked maybe at him, but did you talk with him?
And do they actually have somebody that sounds like him that could have fooled this guy and he thought he was actually talking to him? Who
I
knows?
don't know. It's nuts. It's
Uh,
nuts. But, the whole thing is I predicted this like 2+ years ago that there's a possibility the House turns blue before the midterms. I still feel it.
yeah, what you still feel that?
Yeah. I'm not saying it's 100%, but there's a great possibility of the House turning blue
I've heard
before
that
the midterms.
before.
And I had said at that time that Marjorie Taylor Greene was going to retire, and people thought I was on crack. So whatever.
She did. And there's more talking about leaving.
Yeah,
So they said you may lose the majority even before the midterm. So there's more that have
that's what
already
I'm
said they're
feeling.
going to pull a Marjorie Taylor Greene and just get it the hell out.
Yeah.
Um, oh, after Trump kicks the bucket, how long before the war with Iran stops? I almost feel immediately.
3, 2, 1. Are they done playing taps?
I think that they will happily work with anybody else except the Trump regime.
Once Putin is gone, I've always seen a female, like
Me too.
Navalny's wife,
Maybe
rising.
not right away. Maybe someone else will think they're going to take over.
Like
But
there's an interim period, but then eventually I see a female, and I've always seen the same thing once Netanyahu's gone, that a female comes in, kind of like a reincarnation of what's her name, Golda Meir.
very down to earth, very,
Yeah, but no nonsense.
yeah. Someone says, is there a Russian asset spy within the Orange Inner Circle? Absolutely. Absolutely. Trump might even know who it is.
Yeah, she's got an Einstein visa. Entertainment purposes only.
Right. I see her taking off ASAP.
What do you think about the Tate brothers?
Oh, they're so terrible. My friend sent me a link and he said it's really bad, but I couldn't even read it. The
Yeah,
things they
but
did.
I
And
feel they will
look
be
at how
extradited
ugly they are. And that's how they get their rocks off is by assaulting women. It doesn't make any sense.
and talking them into being in porno films so they can make money off of them.
They're
It's
pimps.
Yeah, they even said they are. Well, they had a course called a PhD, and I don't want to use the words they used, what it stands for, but it was just and nauseating. And then they're saying, well, we talked to Barron Trump and and this and that. And when they first came here from Romania and they landed, they said, yeah, we're friends with the Trumps and we're talking to them and
And Barron Trump talks to him, that guy, the main guy, all the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
And did you
It's
see Barron Trump with a drop dead blonde model? Gorgeous. And that he didn't get that. He got that from something else.
I didn't realize how ugly he was until he stepped off his wallet, she said.
So listen, Blue Plane or Blue Spinks says Troy Jackson, Democrat, has been tapped to replace Graham Plattner on the ballot for senator in Maine. Do you see Troy Jackson beating Susan Collins?
I never see Susan Collins winning.
I never did either. Let me just throw a real quick throw
Yeah.
on Troy
And the
Jackson.
guys have
I
always
thought
showed
it was
me.
going to be a woman that would come in, but I was wrong.
I mean, Susan Collins may have a war chest and everything, but I think people are tired of her.
Yeah, she's in charge of all these. And when she was talking to Hedgehog, she was like 100% for them getting their money. We need to protect our military. I was like, Biash, we didn't ask for this war. You're not going back on that particular. Like, why are you here asking for all this money? And also, by the way, they've said over a lot of money the DHS owes the military because they use the military.
Yeah.
I don't think they're being honest. I don't think they're able to show us in black and white what they're spending stuff on.
I I just get like pallets of money going places, you know, tower card.
Something will blow us out of the water, but it's good news.
Is this regarding
Troy
Susan
Jackson.
Yeah.
He's got my dad's name, Troy. She won't debate him. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Hell
those are
to
great.
the yeah. There he is. hmm hmm
Those are great cards.
Holding his rod. Oh my God. The
Star.
outcome card is the star. He's destined to take that spot. I
Yeah.
can't remember what they said his occupation was, but I don't recall. I don't think he sounded like a political type person.
Be honest with you, I've not really been following that race, but all I know, every time I look at it, even before I
He doesn't
start,
win.
all I say is Collins. They say nope. I get it real fast.
Well, they say that it's the women in Maine that help Collins win, but she's not voting on behalf of women right now. So
No, and the whole way she treated Kavanaugh, like, with kid gloves and
I think
oh
he learned his lesson.
yeah, and Trump too, like please, dear God. But I just get everybody saying what's going to happen when when he's no longer in office. It's like the world reunites.
Oh, by the way, you guys, I heard from our friend that I told you all he was on that naval vessel,
Oh
and they were
yeah.
feeding him, and she couldn't get anything to him. He's home.
Oh great.
He's home, and but she wants everybody to know he lost 30 pounds.
Jesus.
I swear to God, they better not call him back. I wouldn't let
Oh,
my son go back after he lost 30 pounds. Hell no. You're not feeding him.
right. And also, they're not telling us the truth about casualties. They're not telling us the
No,
truth
there's
about any
more that's
numbers.
gonna, oh, there's so much that's gonna come out between the Epstein and the military and Trump being so underhanded. Oh, oh, and the soccer thing. Oh my God.
Oh my, I
Oh, I guess he was up the other night doing his thing about how pissed off he is at Spain for cutting him out of the.
I thought it was, best Photoshop award.
And then did you see that apparently he had it re-photoshopped and him in the middle of everything.
Yeah. And I remember when Hitler went to the Olympics.
Yeah. And you know what's interesting is there was one guy that didn't shake his hand, walked right by him, but went up to the guy from Canada
Yeah.
and really talked to him. And the look on Trump's face, Trump gives away how he feels in his
Oh,
face.
he has no poke. For somebody who's a deal maker, he has no poker face.
Right. And he was looking at him and he was like, "You SOB, how could you walk past me?" And all this crap he's doing on Canada. I feel this will get reversed. I don't see this
Oh,
last.
I see it all getting reversed. You know.
Interesting. Kathy says, has the Middle East developed plasma weapons that enable communications off planet and caused last year's drone activity? No,
No,
no.
no.
This is another good question. Will Iran bomb the USA? Which I could see, I'd
I
see them wanting to do Mar-a-Lago.
Well, put it this way, if they were to do anything against Cuba, it's only what, 130 miles away. Key West would get it.
Yeah, so I have to take a quick look. Will
I
Iran,
think I feel Iran has some plans. I don't know if they'll ever follow through on it though.
see, the thing
I,
is, you don't want Trump taken out. Let me tell you
no,
why, you
you don't
guys,
want a martyr.
even though we'd be so happy. Because then he would be a martyr.
Yeah.
And if they killed him, then that would be, yeah, it would be too upsetting. He needs to go out
I
from
mean,
natural
can McDonald's
causes.
and the cholesterol do it? Cholesterol's not
Right.
doing its job. Have another hamburger.
Well, no, I'm seeing the angel of light protecting. They got eyes on Trump, though.
No, I saw that. And I said they have plans, but I don't feel they're going to follow through with them. Because they also know that if they were to do something like that,
I don't get a good feeling about Cash Patel. I don't know if Russia's going to take him out or Russia's letting Iran know this is
this
the
is
way he's
plain.
coming in and
Yeah,
out,
but the
and then
thing is,
Iran takes him out.
even if they were to blow up, yeah, but that would start taking out a cabinet member. I don't feel they're going to do that. I just feel that, you know, Trump called him in, who's going off to see his girlfriend in Chicago, and all of a sudden
Called
they
him back. Yeah.
called him back to the White House. And then
What happened then? Did they tell him off? You got to stop
I
doing
feel they
this?
did. I feel they did. And then the next one, then Lindsey Graham passes away, and then he puts out the note, the FBI is doing everything it can. It's like, why is the FBI involved with it? Just putting his name out there. I mean,
I don't feel anything untoward towards Lindsey Graham. I think he really did die of natural causes.
somebody was saying, well, the heart valve popping the way it did, that's an after effect from too much amyl nitrate.
Well, yeah, but he didn't have that in a valve. He had a tear.
No, but I'm just saying,
Okay.
prolonged use of amyl nitrate poppers. They
Yeah, but
said,
he talked to Trump that night and he had just got home and he was
and he
exhausted.
was telling you, do the Save Act, Mr. Trump, do the Save Act. According to Trump, he turned it all around.
Oh, he always does. Like he told us all the Queen had, I wasn't really supposed to tell this, but the Queen knighted me behind closed doors because she said I deserved to be knighted. I was the best president she ever had over there. Of all the presidents she's met, I was the best.
You do
And
realize
we're supposed to listen with a straight face.
the Queen has the sword under Britain law. She could kill him and get away with it.
Wouldn't that have been great? Wow, that would have been great.
And and the fact that he was walking in front of her, I mean, nobody does that.
He was so disrespectful.
And so she wore the brooch that Barack Obama gave her.
I love it. I love it for everybody to see. And you know, the Obamas had a big kick out of that.
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, Barack Obama will not be running for president again. Someone asked him, and he said, if I want to stay married, I won't run again. As Michelle's made it perfectly clear. No,
Yeah.
they
Yeah.
went through hell. Those people just treat him like crap. The things Trump's doing now, if Obama had done, oh my God. Could you imagine him just deciding to bomb Iran?
Could you imagine Biden going to buy some stock and then talking about the company?
Oh my God. Just
Dell Computers, buy Dell Computers.
tearing down the East Wing without permission. Going to cut down the cherry trees. The guy needs to get the hell out of there.
Destroys. I mean, he just, everything he does, it is just a sign of what's come. I mean, he turned the reflecting pool into a swamp.
Yes.
And
Yes.
when they drained it, I was wondering. I was funny. They didn't find Stephen Miller. Isn't he a bottom feeder?
He's so god awful. And his wife, oh, Democratic men aren't as good looking as Republican. I said, where are you looking? And the guy he's a black commentator. He used to be on some show. He was on with somebody and he said, I interviewed Stephen Miller on CNN. He used to be on CNN. Dozens of times. Yes. And he said, I swear to you, for a long time, I thought he was gay. She said, your gay vibe went off? He said, yeah. And nobody knows who's gay better than gay men, right?
Right. Well, also the word is that when he went to Santa Monica High School or Beverly Hills, I think it was Santa Monica, that he was always running after the Latino women and they just kept on turning him down.
I know he was totally in love with that woman from Modern Family, the one with the real long hair.
Yeah.
He asked her out. She said it was embarrassing how many times he asked her out. And she said, no, no, no. But if you notice his wife, she had all kinds of plastic surgery to try to look like her as best as she could.
It's Liberace trying to make Scott Thornton go through surgery look like him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I forgot. Remember Michael Douglas played in that movie. Did you see the new one with Matt Damon?
The Odyssey?
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I saw it.
I
It's
haven't seen
long.
Disclosure yet.
Oh, I seen that too. But I think the Odyssey, even though I would never watch it again because it's too long, but I think the acting of Matt Damon, and I'm calling it now, of Matt Damon and what's the actress's name? The one that was in She Devil or uh, The Devil Wears Prada. Anne Hathaway.
And halfway, yeah.
I think that the Academy Awards, I don't saying they'll win it, but I can see them being nominated. That was a
Nominated.
big budget film. You know how those big budget films always get
But
in it.
also, the fact it was, I I do want to see it in IMAX 70 millimeter. I mean, I do want to see it the way it was filmed.
Yeah,
Because my
my nephew's
theaters,
going to go to Petaluma to go see it. I don't know
Mhm.
what we saw it on. I just know it was a long, long time.
Yeah, it's not a movie to watch on an app. Okay.
No. No, it was a long movie. But I like Jason of the Argonauts. I like those kind of monsters. They didn't
Oh,
really have good monsters.
yeah. The good old what was his name? Harry House or whatever. Jason the Argonauts, and he made all those, like, what was it? The First Men in the Moon,
Yeah, yeah.
those big ant creatures. Yeah.
That was funny. So listen, last question.
Okay.
Do you feel our past leaders in military are doing something behind the scenes to help get rid or expose F-45?
Yes.
And let me tell you, I picked up the first time he was in office
Yeah, so did
because
I.
what they're saying, I've already heard they've told him no twice because he wanted to do the nukes. He was so pissed off he wanted, and they said no. If he dared to push that very much, he would be gone. They would go in there and remove him from office, saying he was a bad boy.
Somebody with an umbrella walked by him too close.
Yeah, remember how they were able to kill Kim Jong-un, right? Didn't he kill his brother that way? He
His
was
uncle.
standing in a crowd, or his uncle, and someone
Yeah.
just barely pricked him with an umbrella, and it had enough poison to take him out.
Oh, look what they tried to do in Nepali.
Poor guy.
You
He was
know.
slowly being poisoned in prison.
Well, we're
Yeah,
here being
he's a
slowly
bright
poisoned.
light. When I see him, he's a
Oh
bright
yeah,
light.
yeah.
But Russia's burning, you guys. It's bad in Russia. That's why I'm surprised they're having Cross-eyed McGee go down there. What could possibly, why would they send him on his own? There's something nefarious going on there.
There's it's I honestly, when I looked at it, I kept on. The first thing I heard was midterms and making sure things are in place.
But Russia can't help anymore. Russia can't do nothing.
But I'm just telling you what I picked up.
Let me look. Why is Kash Patel going to Russia?
It's not for eye surgery.
No. Thanks, by the way, for. And let me tell you, you know how fast that girlfriend's going to drop him once he's no longer a big shot with all them jets?
Well, when she goes back to work for Mossad,
Okay.
entertainment purposes only.
Tell me, Kash Patel, his trip to Russia. Some sort of greeting, some sort of arrangement. He's a little stressed about it. He's stressed about money. They might have told him, you got to pay us back for these trips you took. Because they're supposed to pay back the government.
For personal trips.
Yes.
And also the fact he had that BMW built
Yes.
with, bulletproof.
He's not, he might try to say he's not feeling good.
I don't see
Justice will
him
be
being around.
served. Military. It's not saying they're taking him out. There's something with his health that's under what he thinks is going to happen doesn't happen. The bird of paradise is reversed. So this is a decrease of monies. I don't know. Maybe maybe he's there to under the table hand Putin some cash
Well,
without
something
something
well,
without
something
any kind of record.
off record.
That's it. Something to
Kind of
clear.
like when Trump first got in and Jared was trying to get the communication going between Moscow and the White House
They were
where
going to have
nobody would know
a
about it.
room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to do a room just so Russia can talk to us. Everybody was like, what the hell?
It's called a skiff. We already have them.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, my friend, it was wonderful seeing you.
Yeah. In fact, I look at my calendar. We're going to be doing this next week too.
Yeah, only on your show.
Yeah.
Only I
So,
expect tea and cookies.
oh shoot. I was just going to send you more Lucky Charms.
All right, you guys, thank you so much.
And
Thanks
also
for coming.
Real quick, Linda 15 at checkout.
Linda 15, Linda, not Linda Grindle or Linda G.
No, just
Linda
Linda
15 for your,
15.
and also I'll be on tomorrow with Neith. He'll be on my show.
Cool.
All right.
All right,
Cheers,
sweetheart.
everyone.
Bye-bye.